Hi, Assalamualaikum everyone, and to our instructor, Encik Muhammad Afiq Amiruddin bin Farnan. I am Haikal Zara bin Ramli and representing my group to present our slideshow based on our audit report for assignment 1 of subject Mechanical Machine Maintenance BMMM 3553. Okay, now let's move to introduction.
My name is Muhammad Faiz Hakim bin Muhammad Fauzi. I want to talk about introduction, problem statement and objective. Okay, first for introduction, University Technical Malaysia Melaka UTM, formerly known as College University Technical Kebangsaan Malaysia KUTKM, is a public university in Melaka, Malaysia. It was founded as College University Technical Kebangsaan Malaysia (KUTM). UTM is Malaysia's first technical university and is a public institute of higher learning (IPTA). UTM was founded on December 1, 2000, but it was promoted to a university on February 1, 2007. In total, UTM has two campuses. The main campus in Durian Tunggal, Melaka and the Technology campus in Ayer Keroh, Melaka. UTM has 7 residential colleges, 6 of which are located on main campus and 1 of which is rented from outside parties. The Lestari Residential College and Lestari Residential College, both located on the main campus, are made up of 5 blocks, namely Tuah, Jebab, Lekir, Lekiu and Kasturi. UTM Sri Utama is a rental residential college. The main campus residential college has a capacity of 6,020 students, while the UTM Sri Utama Residential College has a capacity of 1,152 students. The Lestari Residential College principal is TS Dr. Kamarul bin Amir Muhammad, while as Assistant Senior Hotel Manager is Puan Sabrina binti Haji Saleh. Second, problem statement. Maintenance problems in residential college might jeopardize student safety and comfort. This is because the issue of maintenance in residential college is underreported by authorities, which can jeopardize the safety and comfort of the college students. Unsupervised maintenance in residential college has a direct negative impact on the resident quality of life throughout their studies. This is because the quality of life of students while at university is impacted in part by where they live, and as a result, some amenities are supplied that do not provide adequate comfort. In residential college, poorly maintained equipment can have a direct impact on occupant safety. For the last objective, the goal of this research to determine the amount of overall maintenance practice and upgrades that adhere to a set schedule. The study's findings can be used to highlight the maintenance practice activity offered at this residential institution. In conclusion, residential college maintenance is a need that must be highlighted since resident safety and comfort are very important to take care of, and it may also assist residents achieve excellence in academic and personal development, resulting in an improved quality of life.
Okay. Methodology. A survey was conducted with a development department of UTM in identifying maintenance practice in a Lestari Block A of a UTM main campus on 10 December 2021 with a group member together. As a result, we are leading to a meeting with the Director of UTM Facilities Management Office and Head of Maintenance Department consisting of a Civil and Structure Department, also Mechanical Electric Department and Landscape Department on a 17 December 2021. As a result of the meeting, we will provide UTM facility breathing schedule and task maintenance as a reference and guide in a carry out maintenance task. On the other hand, we have tried to deal with a principle of Lestari Residential College to obtain the data for the maintenance practice and the maintenance report as well as the costing report for a maintenance work. Sad to say that we only got the general maintenance practice in a Lestari, but we have made it into this report to elaborate and explain to the audience what we have studied. Last but not least, we were allowed to do the some visitation in a very limited time. Any picture taken insert in this report is the only information we have. So we can see our flow chart from start until finish. That's all.
Okay, now let's move to what category that we focus on this report to enhance our understanding about maintenance. Okay, now we are focused on building service categories, which is divided into two: split unit air conditioning, which has 6 units in Lestari Resident, placed in administration office, server room, sick bay, and office room. For ventilation fan, there are 84 units, which is placed in toilet, IT room, switch room. Okay, next category is roof and ceiling. We focus on roof and ceiling in Lestari. Every picture here represent what I'm talking about, which is this picture shows roof of Lestari, ceiling of Lestari, ventilation fan of Lestari, and this is what I mean by split unit air conditioning. Okay. Okay, for the results of our findings from our visitation, meeting, and some survey and observation. Okay, before going deep into the findings, I'm going to explain first the type of maintenance that we found in our study for the report. Okay, the first one is preventive maintenance. What is preventive maintenance? Preventive maintenance is a maintenance schedule or activity that carry out when the equipment is still performing its regular tasks. Systematically inspect, detecting and correcting incipient faults either before they happen or before they become a major defects. The goal of the preventive maintenance is to extend the useful life of equipment, reduce unplanned downtime, keep equipment in good condition to prevent major problem, excellent training session for technician, and to fix small problem that may lead to a big breakdown. Okay. The second one is corrective maintenance. What is corrective maintenance? Is a maintenance that refers to fixes conducted after equipment has failed and can no longer fulfill its regular function. Corrective maintenance is only suitable for small factories because time is not critical and repair costs are lesser from other type of maintenance such as preventive maintenance, because small factories need to save money, so they will just apply corrective maintenance to save money and time. However, this is the several disadvantages such as breakdown frequently occur at inopportune period, or meaning here inappropriate time. Okay, second one, excessive production lags and lowest input. Plant degeneration is occurring at a faster rate, increases the likelihood of accident and reduce worker and machine safety. More material that have been spoiled, Second last is direct profit loss, and the last one is cannot be used for equipment that is subject to statutory regulations such as crane and hoist. Okay, here is the current maintenance practice that we can analyze for split unit air conditioning. The current maintenance practice that we got from our meeting with the development department of UTEM, we can divide it into 4 categories, which is weekly done, every 2 months, every 6 months, and yearly done. Okay, here is the weekly plan maintenance from development department. Okay, which include here is inspect, test, repair or replace, and make good of the system when needed. Okay, repair the suspended shielding affected by the leakage or damage done by the piping unit or overflow. Okay, for once in 2 months, split unit system must be cleaned from dirt and dust on grill and panel, clean all the air filters, clean all blower fan, check and lubricate if necessary, with grease all fan motor bearing, inspect and repair refrigerant pipe leaks, check and rectify as necessary all electrical terminal connection, clean all condensed fans and drain pipes, check and top up the refrigerant gas as necessary, and last one, check the overall operation of system. If there is some damage or small damage, repair must be done. Now for every 6 months, refrigerant gas pipes, we need to check visual inspection and tighten all refrigerant pipe connection and check or replace any damaged insulation. For yearly maintenance works at the heat exchanger, clean and do chemical cleaning for all condensers, clean and do chemical cleaning for evaporators, complete chemical cleaning indoor and outdoor, including overhaul. But this one is depend on the condition of the one unit of the air conditioner. And last one is the dismantling unit when needed. Now let's look for ventilation fan. Ventilation fan also apply the preventive maintenance method, which is daily, weekly, every 2 months. And here is the explanation about the plant preventive maintenance. For daily, the maintenance crew need to do daily round to inspect the operation of system and to ensure that it works properly. The inspection must include, but not exhaustive, to visual inspection, checking, monitoring, and cleaning where necessary. For weekly, the maintenance crew need to inspect, test, repair or replace, and make good of the system. Any faulty during daily round should be settled by weekly job. Okay, for every month, mechanical ventilation unit must be cleaned from dirt and dust, must be checked and lubricate if necessary. Next, check and rectify as necessary all chemical terminal connection. And the last one is check the overall operation of the system. Okay, now for the roof, in the Lestari, we are using the pitch roof type. Initially, the development department of UTEM has set the corrective maintenance work such as below. But in real life situation, as we ask some of the residents of Lestari, the work is not done, and what is actually have been done in Lestari is when only the roof, for example here, is broken, there is hole here, then the maintenance work will be done. That is only when a report is issued to the administration office. However, this is the maintenance work plan from the development department of UTEM for roofing in Lestari. The first one is inspect the integrity of roof structure and repair if necessary. Inspect roof finishes for defect, cracks and leaks. Repair or replace if necessary. Inspect waterproof and vapor barrier for leaks and tear. Inspect the concrete flat roof to detect any deformities, delamination and cracks. From here, from picture here, we can see that there is a part of the roof accidentally moved, maybe by the wind or any animal such as squirrel. Then it creates hole that allow rain to leak. This is not safe because any type of injury can be occur to the resident if there is no action taken. Okay. Okay. This is for ceiling. Ceiling in Lestari is using the asbestos type, the conventional type of ceiling. Okay. Ceiling also having the same issue with roof, which is there is a maintenance plan by the development department, but in real life is there is no preventive maintenance or any type of maintenance have been done to prevent this such of damage here. Okay, the maintenance work will only be done if the resident issue a report. Okay, however, this is the plan. This is the maintenance plan. The first one is inspect ceiling structure, inspect ceiling finishes inclusive of cornices, inspect ceiling boards here, for example. And the last one is inspect for hangers and fixtures to soffit of slab.
My name is Muhammad Jafar Ashadi. I will talk about the life cycle cost of the replacement of the equipment. Life cycle cost (LCC) is the estimation of the cost of acquiring, commissioning, maintaining, and disposing of equipment. The aim of the life cycle cost is to ensure that all relevant costs is identified and that its life cycle cost is considered as the planning, acquisition, and budgeting stage. We will conduct and calculate life cycle cost for the Lestari building in UTM main campus maintenance service for 5 years. To calculate life cycle cost, we need to calculate net present value, NPV, and equivalent annual cost, EAC. To calculate NPV, life cycle cost, we need to calculate NPV first. And NPV is the series amount of received or expended over several years. Is the sum of the PV, present value, of the amount. We need to calculate PV first, and then we will calculate NPV for 5 years. And then we will calculate equivalent annual cost, EAC. EAC is the amount of regular annual cost which over a given period of year is the same NPV as any given series of costs. ESC is used for capital budgeting, often to analyze two or more possible projects with different lifespan where costs are the most relevant variable. This is how to calculate the equivalent annual cost. To calculate ESC, we need to calculate NPV first times rate R, and then N is for 5 years. This is a table to calculate the life cycle cost for the dairy maintenance for 5 years. In this table, show the positive NPV, which means that the discount present value of all future cash flow will be positive. ESC is used for capital budgeting, often to analyze two or more possible projects with different lifespan where costs are the most relevant variable. As you can see in the maintaining service, for maintaining service, we first is the air conditioning. Lestari use 6 units in the building, and first is the basic cleaning for every month, and the second is the chemical cleaning for 1 year as shown at the table shows. Ventilation fan maintenance is more of the corrective maintenance for active 4 unit fans, meaning inspecting all fans are necessary, repair, replace or necessary. For roof, maintenance consists of inspecting for every 6 months and repair, replace as necessary. Ceiling maintenance consists of inspecting for every month and repairing, replacing as necessary. Preventive maintenance costing will be decreased, as you can see here. In air conditioning, is more of the preventive maintenance. Preventive maintenance costing will be decreased because of the frequent maintenance. While roof and ceiling, more of the corrective maintenance costing will be increased because there is any report of defect equipment from the user. The authorized will analyze the report and the maintenance then will conduct.
Okay, discussion. The result of the meeting, limited time with visiting and observation, we can understand the corrective maintenance and preventive maintenance run at a Lestari Block A at a UTM main campus. From the result of this study, it showed that split unit air conditioner, ventilation fan, roof and ceiling are the selected building service. The general purpose of a maintenance is to enable the warranty to improve the functional reliability of the production facility. In addition, enabling the quality of the product or service to be achieved through proper processes, equipment provided and operated. It can also maximize the useful life of the equipment and minimize the amount of a production or operating costs directly associated with equipment service and repair. Minimize the frequency interference to the production by minimizing damage. Additional, it maximize production capacity from a given equipment source and improve workforce safety. Overall, had a high level of perception toward total productive maintenance practice on the most factor. The critical success factor that can be sustained those are the often practiced for the implement with a planned maintenance for the work preventive maintenance and work corrective maintenance are the results seen in this study. It's seen as an important factor to help building maintenance work in a UTM study management. Next, the most important for implementation total productive maintenance is a preventive maintenance, where PM is important to enable employee to carry out maintenance according to the schedule. In total productive maintenance activity, preventive maintenance aim to change the reactive to a proactive in the maintenance approach by Venkatesh. Activity preventive maintenance train employee to ensure that all equipment is in a good condition and ready for use. Activity preventive maintenance also involve periodic maintenance performed by the employee. Periodic maintenance is the maintenance planned by the head of the department and performed by the employee to ensure waste and damage are under control. That's all for discussion. Okay, last but not least, recommendation. Poor quality of work and inadequate maintenance of the building can be factored in accident, injury or death. The importance of a maintenance is not only extend the life of the system or equipment, but it's also able to prevent any accident and disease from occurring. Building maintenance should look at the safety of the building as a whole, that is, and the outside and the inside of the building, especially the sheltered part such as electrical wiring, water pipe, air conditioner duct, structure, and so on. The disadvantage of the building maintenance will be exacerbated when something of the damage is initially small but then become large to the point where it can threaten the life of the occupant of the building. Building maintenance management should take precaution to ensure that occupants of the building are not exposed to any threat of the danger from the work carried out. Trained staff with a safe maintenance procedure are able to protect occupant, visitor, and maintenance staff. So here got 8 recommendation from our to this issue. First is prioritize UTM building maintenance related to safety and health maintenance rather than cosmetic. Second, plan long for term maintenance of 5 years or more to the facility, that preparation of budget, manpower, spare part, and so on. Third is establish expert collaboration between the government sectors such as PWD, the private sector such as consultant to provide and strengthen systematic and professional building maintenance in Malaysia. Number 4, increase the enforcement of the compliance in a building by enforce such as the fire department or the fire safety, doors for the building safety, elevator and escalator, the energy commissioner for electric safety and other. Number 5 is to increase awareness and sensitivity on the importance of the building maintenance to all citizens in Malaysia. Number 6, facility management mechanism in a productive, quality and skill maintenance practice such as reliable center maintenance, total productive maintenance and total quality maintenance. Number 7, mandate a true inspection of the building UTM by the government consultant or competent building surveyor periodically every 3 years or 5 years to ensure that a building is in a good condition, and important ensure the safety of the building occupant. And the last is providing easy to access a road up to the building and roof at the building UTM for the purpose of the planned maintenance is done easy and regular basis. Thank you. That's all. Okay, conclusion. This study aimed to identify and evaluate the implementation of total productive maintenance in a facility management system in the maintenance sector at the UTM main campus. The result of this study found the critical success factor of a TPM for facility management in maintenance. Based on observation and survey, all factors we are accept. Based on survey of the empirical data, both preventive maintenance and corrective maintenance factor have been shown to be very important factor for the implementation of the TPM in facility management and maintenance of the UTM building. In addition, the existing of a 3-type management system, namely Quality Management System ISO 9001-2000, second, Environment Management System ISO 14001-2004, and third is a Occupational Safety and Health Management System OSHA 18001-2007, can be guide to improve service performance in facilities management.